Hey Gemini, I hope you guys are doing great. It's the Tipsy Intuitive here to do your spring equinox reading. Spring is all about renewal, new things coming in, the birth, rebirth, rejuvenation. So we're going to see what's going on for you during this time period and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding you. So first out the gate, we have purity and we also have forgiveness. Oh, seems like there's a little bit of slate cleaning that needs to happen for my Geminis out there. But let's pull another oracle card and see what other energies are surrounding this reading for you guys. Oop, that flipped and then flipped back. Let's see what... All right, here we go. Here we go. So we have new moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to... is your key to success. Child, I can't read today. That's sad. All right, so looking at the overall energy that's surrounding you right now, there's something that you need to let go of. And I almost feel like it has to not so much to do with another person, but how you feel about yourself after having dealt with someone else. So with the forgiveness and purity card, it almost feels as though there's a need for you to sort of accept what has happened and forgive yourself for what you perceive as things that you may have done wrong or shortcomings that you may have had, in order to give yourself a fresh start, to give yourself a clean slate. That's not going to happen unless you build up your confidence. I feel like, Gemini, for a lot of you out there, you have had experiences with other people that sort of broke you down and took you out of a space of being the person that you know you truly are deep down. You let their words, their actions sort of change how you operate, how you move through life. And it left you in a place of feeling dissatisfied. I almost feel like for a lot of you, it made you question your self-worth. It made you question your value. It made you question your capabilities as a person. And Spirit is saying very emphatically right now, because it feels like this brick sitting in my chest. And I feel like Spirit is saying that's not true. None of that is true. Whatever this person did, however they acted, is not a reflection on you. And you owe it to yourself to give yourself grace and forgiveness and a fresh start. And you need to move forward with confidence in knowing that you are a worthy person, that you are deserving, and that you are entitled to all of the good things that this world has to offer. So let's get into a little bit of tarot and see what else is going on. So starting with your energy. Starting with your energy, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is a card that's typically about conflict, about defensiveness, being sort of in that place of having to shield yourself against people. And I feel like, Gemini, you're ready to let that go. It's like I just heard from the color purple, all my life I had to fight. And I feel like that's the space that you're in, and you're tired. You're tired of fighting against, the thoughts, the memories that you have of this person, of this situation. And you're ready to let it all go. I think that you're coming into this like, you know what? It's a new year. We done been through some shit over the past couple of them. I'm glad to still be alive. It's time. It's time to let things go. It's time to transform. It's time for me to have a new life. But you haven't quite gotten there yet with the Six of Swords in reverse. This is still you being in a little bit of turmoil. You haven't quite moved past whatever the situation is into this calmer place, into a place of having these still waters, right? Where things are clear and you can see, more effectively than you did before. And I think that that's a byproduct of not having completely forgiven yourself just yet. And, channeling that confidence that this person kind of destroyed. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles, but this is you working. You've been working towards it. I don't feel like this has been you just sort of sitting in this space of stewing over what's happened and, being in a place of self-hatred or, anything like that. But I do feel like, you have been taking the steps. And now it's sort of ramping up where it's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm so ready for something different, for something else. Now, what's waking up in your life, which is absolutely beautiful, we have the Nine of Pentacles and we also have the Magician in reverse. So this is not you anymore trying to orchestrate things. I think this is you releasing. This is not you, because the Magician can be sometimes a manipulative energy, right? Sometimes this is my puppet master card, someone who's like trying to orchestrate things and, trying to put this here and that there. I feel like this is you releasing. And this is now you stepping into your own personal power, finding abundance and acceptance within yourself. And I think that that's tying into confidence being your key to success. You've been putting in this work, right? Ready to release this stress, ready to stop fighting things, ready to stop fighting these memories. And I feel like you're in a place of just being a little bit more open, being a little bit more accepting, and finally being truly ready to let this go. Now, the opportunities that are ahead of you, let's see what's going on. Opportunities that are waiting for my Gemini. Look at this. We have the King of Pentacles. Stability coming into you. Someone who is coming in to offer something better. Something that is tangible. Something that you can feel. You can see it. So if this was a romantic relationship that you were involved in, then this is someone who's coming in who is much more stable, who has so much more to offer than the other person did. For some of you, this could also be, for a career, where maybe you had a nasty little boss who made it their life mission to break you down on a regular basis, to criticize all of the work that you did. Well, guess what? There's a new opportunity that's coming in for you. Something that's going to be much better, much more profitable, much more stable, much more enjoyable. And we have that clarified by the Temperance card. This is the card of balance. This is right up there with like my Six of Pentacles, that equal give and take. But this is about patience. This is about balance. This is about finding that equal footing, being able to pour back in to yourself and to worthy people in situations that are around you. So once you step out of that energy, this is what's waiting for you, Gemini. This is what's waiting for you. And what we have for how you sort of get to that place, the Ace of Swords. Speaking your truth, finally standing up for yourself, being clear, enforcing those boundaries. So I think that you've learned everything that you needed to from this situation prior that broke you down. And once you get in this place of forgiving yourself, and again, if you've seen any of my other videos, I'm not a big believer in you having to forgive other people for shit that they did. Some people don't deserve forgiveness, but you do. You deserve forgiving yourself for not speaking up, or for staying too long, or for whatever other perceived things that you think you did or didn't do. Forgive yourself for it. Give yourself a clean slate. But going forward, in order to make the most of these opportunities that are coming in for you, make sure that you stand in your own power. Embrace this new confidence that you're going to get. Speak up for yourself. Advocate for yourself. because that's how the universe is going to respond to you. You don't have to accept any and everything that comes your way. And I think that you've gained that gift of discernment. So that's something that you should really give yourself a hug for, because, you know, sometimes people don't. They just sort of keep going with things that they know don't serve them. But I think you're coming out of that energy, right? You're learning that balance. You're releasing, you're letting go, you're embracing the new. So this opportunity that's coming in, make sure it's for you. And I think that you will. I don't think that you're going to accept anything less than what you know you deserve now. So your final message from Spirit: my super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith and love, and the joy that I put out. So this is your clean slate, and embracing the good things that are coming towards you. Having faith in yourself, having that confidence in yourself, starting new. This is your rebirth, right? Which is so fitting for the spring equinox. This is the time for you to be new. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Geminis. I hope that this was helpful and that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.